you
Sure.
possibly can.
Okay.
How did you find out about the course?
So let me think. I was through Facebook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the post that you were just like, posted a while ago, and I was like, yeah. And I remember that we had a chat because we already met each other in Nalu, if I'm right.
Yes.
But then, and then happened that I had to go back to Italy for family reasons, and it was just like a crazy period for me. So and it was just like, because I knew you from that reason. I was like, definitely.
Perfect.
I want to see what these guys has to offer. And just because I do know that you have a great experience in this industry,
good.
win-win.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
we
you're
pass
welcome.
that knowledge on. We want to pass that knowledge on to you guys at the end of the day. It's nothing that needs to be kept secret. It's just experience that we want to give to you guys. What was your first impressions of us and the course, and your first session? How did you feel?
Well, pretty well. Confident. I was just like, because I'm not, maybe I would say I'm not used to have this call, through videos and stuff. So I was a little bit unsure from my personal point of view of in terms of interacting with you guys. So it's something that it's not common for me. So it was a little bit maybe I got a little bit overwhelmed, let's say, but I don't know if it overwhelms is the right term. But anyway, after the first session, I was just like, okay, cool. So they explaining really well. The concepts are clear. They asking us question what I need to learn and what I need to practice for my personal willingness to learn is just like maybe interact more and ask more questions.
Sure.
And that's what I'm still struggling a little bit, because sometimes like I said before, if I'm writing and I'm listening, I'm losing something sometimes, and maybe I do have a question that moment, but then it goes out. If I'm not asking straight away, you would be like, okay, gone. So so what would say? And I'm losing myself.
It gets like that. Yes, exactly. Well, that kind of leads on to the next question, is like, how do you like the course format? Obviously, with being Zoom, you've kind of answered that is completely different to most courses. But are you finding that it's easy to access where you are at home and wherever you're doing the courses itself?
Absolutely, all clear. It's really well structured. It's completely understandable, and you guys, that you having everything organized, and you giving us the work to do at home, and you need to correct and check it out later. I mean, like, it's great. I'm not saying definitely that has to be the complaining about it. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. Obviously, once the world comes back to normal, we may be able to do it more face to face. And
that's what I really want to ask you, Simon. I mean, like, are you planning to do that? I mean, like, maybe sometime soon?
So what we generally do with the courses itself is we actually, like I said, because we have like Jacob and Elle, they could do their presentation via Zoom, but we have a lot of like face-to-face presenters as well for PT mechanics. So if we do like a powerlifting presentation, we do it at a gym. So we do a lot of industry professionals. This was just adapting with with COVID happening to still be able to get this the help out there, because you guys are still trying to work through COVID. So it's not like it's your lives. Right. We've all been affected, but business is still business. So it's just, this is the delivery method, and this allows us to get to a lot of people for convenience. But definitely there are things that can't be taught through a video. You could watch a video on someone deadlifting, but you learn from doing in a lot of cases. So we will definitely be doing some physical sessions. With that, what has been some of your takeaways? I know obviously, with yourself that with the language itself is not a barrier for yourself, but it's something that you have to obviously concentrate more on. especially coming through Zoom and the reverb and stuff like that. How, with that, have you found that you've been able to take everything in that we've kind of portrayed to you? So like week 1, we did the business. Week 2, we did like the branding in your offer. Week 3, we did the sales. And then obviously week 4 of the free course, Adam went into like customer service. So do you feel that you've been able to take everything in that we've said?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, the fact that you were sending us then later on after the video all these, you know, sheets to complete and everything, it makes for me actually the situation clearer, you know. And the fact that I was working on it, it was better, because obviously if I missed something, I had everything written. So and really well explained. So I mean, absolutely no dramas, no troubles at all. Maybe I would say on the last 2 sessions with Jacob and Elle, especially Jacob, I think that he was speaking quite fast, you know.
A lot of detail from Jacob. Yes, it's almost like, Jesus Christ, can we get all that information in? Yeah, sure.
So I got some, I missed some. So that's why I'm asking you guys to send me through slides and everything you got in regards to that, because I find it like, and I know, guys, I mean, like for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, you can't pretend, you know, to stay calm and explain things clearly, because obviously there's no time for it.
But, it's a lot to cover.
Yeah, that's right. And I think like maybe you haven't done it all, so maybe 1.5 hours is not enough, but obviously, you know,
exactly. Look, we're try and get you, like I said, the whole point of the course is to get you, get you industry ready as soon as possible in the shortest amount of time possible. We, this, for example, this stuff that we teach our trainers is done over 12 months. You know, we're trying to go, look, you guys are about to step into your own gym or, your own place of work. Let's get you as much info and jam pack you as soon as we can, but hopefully that you can take most of it in. But that's, I guess, a question there then with yourself is, obviously, do you feel comfortable enough to reach out to us if you're unsure of something?
Absolutely.
That's cool. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing for me. It's networking. It's a case of you now being comfortable to flick me a message or an email to Adam. Can you send me through that course? Of course we can. It's not like I said. It's not secrets. It's just, this is how the world goes from there. How have you gone? I know your pre-exercise questionnaire that you sent through was phenomenal. How do you find? How have you? What's your how are you finding the pre-exercise questionnaire?
In terms of what, clarity and
in you
question
being able
asked.
to use it. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, absolutely.
Is it a tool that you will use moving forward?
100%, because that's the plan. So remember the last day that I've been talking to you about regarding maybe starting the gym that I'm doing CrossFit, because so that's what I really wanted to try to start to do with my marketing. And the first step that the clients, once the client is interested, obviously I will take them through this questionnaire, pretty much same and I will use it for that reason, especially because right now with my mobile personal training is just like, well, it's not really mine because I'm working for another lady, but she does that, so I'm just receiving the form and I'm just reading. I'm not putting anything of my knowledge in it. So once I'll be starting to run my business. Definitely.
Cool. And it's a very invaluable tool. Like the words in it you can word to be your own, but at the end of the day, we need to ask these questions, and I think that's what a lot of trainers miss, is you're not asking the right questions. You need to know ultimately why and what the person is coming to you for. You're the solution to their problem, and that's what essentially will get you more clientele, is always being that solution for your market. I guess with that then, have you found what we call obviously the toolbox items, so the homework? You found that, you've already said it a couple of times, but you found that to be helpful, and you found that to be beneficial for yourself to think about your business?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, totally. lots of new things that I was literally thought, but then put it into practice and see them written by you. It was making more sense to me. So it was explaining really well. Definitely.
Awesome. What's been the favorite part of the course so far? And don't say me, because everyone says this. Just joking.
Well, for the business basics, I would say, branding and marketing, because I really want to learn, how to create from the start. And just because, I'm really bad at it, I found it really more interesting. But definitely also on the advanced course, the 2 sessions are absolutely great. I mean, like listening from experts, listen from their advices, and is absolutely phenomenal, because sometimes it's like we were saying once I met you, you're feeling sometimes quite lost because you love to reach out to more people and to share and to take advice from someone, but sometimes you don't know where to go, especially for me that I'm not born here. So, it's been 7 years in Australia. So pretty much it's my home now. I'm not saying differently, but just because not recently, but I haven't started this in this industry since like ages. It's all still quite new to me, right? So finding people that they're willing to share and they willing to expand, it's quite hard. So
well,
the fact
that
it's you guys,
now we're here to help.
Yeah, great. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, cool. So I saw your post on Facebook and like, yep, I'm gonna join these guys. Yep, definitely.
Right. And look, we're obviously a pleasure to have you on board, Stefania, and I like the engagement that you obviously bring. At the end of the day, it's a call to action course. It's not a course where you get a certificate at the end of it. It's a course where you now have a plan of action that's industry relevant to help you set up your business, and then that you've always got the support from us pretty much forever now. And I guess that's the whole point of PT Mechanics, is to help the new PTs or newly qualified to get out there and have someone that they can turn to and offer, ask for help. So I love that. I guess, what would you say, what's been the most useful thing for you to put into practice so far? What would you say you've been able to just go, okay, I'm going to do that? Obviously you've already done, you did the PEQ. That was great. What have you implemented, sooner rather than later?
What I would say, good question. I don't know, maybe all these procedure regarding customer service, I would say.
Yeah, sure. So like your deliverables as a trainer, making sure that once you've got them on, that you kind of deliver that service that you are promising them.
Yes, that's right. Yes. And just because I do have, let's say, quite a bubbly personality, and I thought that even with my experience in different fields, I was like, oh, well, it's not really hard for me, to maybe create a great personal experience, but the fact that what you shared with us and what you've been writing down on these slides, it makes more sense to me. And I thought I was missing something. Even I thought, well, you're pretty good, Steph, in this sort of situation, but like reading from you, it makes everything much clearer and define what you a great customer service could be in this industry. So Yeah, I would say that.
Beautiful. I like that.
Definitely.
Thank you. That's cool. I think again, is we want you to, we want you to be able to take the tools away and use them and multiply them and grow your business itself. So that's great. I love
yeah,
that.
because I remember Adam, for maybe the first session, he was saying that once on the first form that you're sending to us, and he was saying that most of us, they were just like not ticking the customer service box. And it was quite, yeah, right. Which, I'm one of them, so I haven't ticked that box. So it was like,
but now you're thinking about it more because, like you said, customer service, it does cover the whole experience with, Stefania as your coach, and that's the big thing to take away from it. It is a case of it's your business and you're representing it. So, you want people to stay and enjoy and get the results.
That's
and
right.
That's why we became trainers. You know what I mean? And I love, like I said, you guys are my clients, and I love seeing, like, having these conversations because I'm like, wow, what we're teaching you is working, and you're happy and you're making it work and you're implementing it. So imagine that on the flip side of having your clients feel that way about you. It's that's why we do it. It's essentially why you do what you do and we do what we do, is because we want to offer them that service and network and grow from there. So would you recommend PT mechanics to other people?
Absolutely.
Good answer.
What a question.
Great answer, mate. Great answer. Do you have any feedback that you want to give us? Is there anything that we could do differently or change?
Well, I would say that sounds pretty good to me. I mean, I can't tell you to have a lot of I can compare with other, because I mean, it's something that I'm pretty happy with. And I think you've done a great job. You're still doing a great job. What you're doing, guys, is absolutely, outstanding from this point of view, because like I said, it's pretty hard to find people like you in this industry that they're willing to help, others. And so even for free to start with, for the first 4 weeks. So what the hell, that's great. So, well, what do you want me to say, Simon? It's great.
Thank you very much for the feedback. That's all it is. Again, essentially just trying to get that feedback from our clients and see what we can do better.